Chris Bassett, pastor at Hidden Valley Worship Center here in Sandpoint, Idaho, just north of Sandpoint. And we had a group of people in our church that were looking at different needs. We always have a group of people that get together and look at what needs are in the community and how can we as a church meet those needs. And so what we did was just did a big brainstorming session, got out the whiteboard,
Right.
put together all these different ideas that we came up with. And one of the ideas that came out of that was a clothing giveaway. So we were looking at different ways to be able to gather clothes and then just get them out to people for free, and when would be a good time to do that. And we really felt like back to school was a great time, and that if we put the focus on kids' clothes, we would be able to gather a lot of clothes for people who are in need. You know, we live in a season in our economy where funds are tight, and it's hard for a lot of people to afford just back to school clothes. And so we figured we would check with the local thrift stores, see what they weren't selling at the time, if they were willing to donate anything. And we had a excellent donation from the Panhandle Animal Shelters thrift store. They gave us probably at least 500-600 pounds of clothes, which was a huge blessing. And so we were sorting through that, getting that all squared away so that we can get that on display for Saturday. When we're in the planning process, we have a lot of people who really have a heart for the community, and with looking at dates and times, we figured giving people a chance before it was pressure time. You know, so we decided to do it at the middle of August instead of at the end of August, right before school starts at the beginning of September, so that if there are gaps, then they know they can go shopping and, you know, either go to other thrift stores, or if they need to make a trip to Coeur d'Alene, or, you know, Pilfer Walmart, or wherever they need to go to get their school clothes. But at least they have a jump start on a lot of the needs that they might have with school clothes. So our administrator, Amber Dawn, she did a great job kind of coordinating the event, making sure that we had enough volunteers on board and getting that stuff taken care of, which was really good.
Blessed. We've had amazing donations, people who have been so generous. It's really been a group collaboration. We have incredible people at our church who are willing to step up and make this happen. And everybody's really excited about it. We have you know, people who are just willing to rise up and say, hey, this I'm passionate about.
Well, the swap, the idea behind the swap is that there are people that have extra, that you know, they have their yard sales and things like that, and at the end of the year they don't have anything to do. You know, they don't have anything to do with them. So what do? They give with the Goodwill. This is an opportunity to give to somebody that we know that people come in, you know, these are free. So the people that can't even afford to go to the Goodwill or things like that, or even yard sales, they can come and get free clothes. And so this is an opportunity for people to be able to, you know, to help out in that area. And also, if they have kids, you know, boys that are growing, or, you know, girls that are growing, they can trade. You know, bring in something that the kids have outgrown, and they can get something a little bit bigger size. So it's you know, even if they're, you know, you don't just want to totally donate, there are opportunities to come and trade. And for those people that don't have anything, there's no obligation at all. And that's really the reason why we're doing this, is for those families that are just really, they need help. And there's so much you know, joy that we get from helping the community, and so that's why we're doing this.
What we did is, in order to get the clothes sorted of people, of the donations, so we've been soliciting donations from all over, publicly, from, you know, the general public and from different thrift stores. But we're giving an afternoon, about 5 hours from 3 to 8 on Friday, for people to just bring and drop off bags of clothes. Whether they're, you know, stuff that doesn't fit them, we're asking for it to be gently used, not torn up. So, you know, gently used clothes that they can bring in on Friday. That way we can have it sorted and prepared and ready to go. And starting Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, whoever wants to come, whether or not they brought clothes or not, doesn't matter. they can just come and we will give them, per person, they get like a Walmart bag. And they can go through and fill that up. And then if at noon there's still more stuff and they're still here or they want to come back, people are free to just fill up and take whatever they need in order to do that. But to make sure that everybody gets a decent amount to start, every individual will get their own bag to fill. They can stuff it, have it kind of overflowing, and we don't really care. We're here to just give away clothes. So they can take one of those, plastic grocery bags, fill it up to as full as they want with the stuff that they want, and then they can just take it home.
I guess, it just kind of grew, the idea grew, and started asking around, and there was plenty of people that had the ability to help out.
I'm a mother. I know what a big deal it is in the fall to have to come up with all of these clothes for your kids. So we feel very grateful to be able to help parents with this, to be able to help people as they're going back to school this year, to not have that financial worry.
Right now, the biggest immediate need is boys' clothes.
Well, I know that we have it out through several groups on Facebook. We have it on Sandpoint Online. Nick Phillips, who's with our church, wrote a press release that went to Sandpoint Online and the Daily Bee, and they both published it. The biggest thing has been social networking. It really is,
Right.
and that's kind of the way things are. We're really counting on word of mouth. The people letting people know.
And donate online at hvwc.com. They can also call us. Our phone number is 208-263-2637. Pretty easy number to remember. And they can call in and do that. And of course, when you're online, you can always type in Hidden Valley Worship Center on Facebook and like us there. And you can also donate on Facebook. You can donate at the website if you want to support it in that way. And we have a calendar of events on our website. So every major event, we've got a major, right on the homepage, we post whatever the next big event is that we're doing about a month before it happens, so people can watch and see what is it that's coming up that they can participate in or help support through donations.
This is really, tomorrow, Friday, is the big drop-off time. And we're going to have, music playing, and it's going to be a party.
Great.
We're really excited to have people come, get to know them, tell them thank you for bringing stuff, and the people who come to get stuff, thank you. Because the event is not a success unless people come to get it. So, and there's some stuff out there worth coming to get.
Anything that's left over and extra this year, we're going to donate to a local charity, Love Inc., who does free clothes giveaway. They don't charge anything there, so we're going to donate our excess to them. And for next year, what we're looking at doing is really getting more volunteers involved, and people who want to volunteer don't have to go to our church. If they just want to help out and do it, we don't care. Come on in, just have fun, participate, do it. And so we'll be looking for volunteers. And then at the beginning of the garage sale season, if people find great deals on stuff, have people be aware of this event, so that they can begin to gather stuff early and then bring it all in the week of the event.